This is a brief demonstration of turning on the radar radome on the starboard display and what could be possibly preventing it from coming up. Right now the scanner is in the off position, no data source. Turn it on. The main discrepancy is that it takes a while. So I've hit the on button and I'm still waiting. It takes maybe 15 seconds. Still says no data source. Then there's a couple things to look for. First is that you see it show on, still no data source. Don't press any buttons, and it goes to on, and then finally you see your countdown. Whenever you see this countdown, you know that you have connection to the radar, because it doesn't show a magnetron warm up if it's not connected to the radio. So show a separate video to prove that the radar is working, but for right now I'm just going to go back to scanner off. Goes to a 5-second power down, and then I'm going to show possibly what could be happening. Once again, no data connection, no data source. If I go to hit scanner on, if I'm impatient and just start hitting the button, it's still in the process of turning on, but if I'm sitting here jamming the button, what I may not see is that as soon as it goes to on, I immediately went back off. And then even when it does pop up, it says on, but the scanner off countdown came up. So before it had a chance to do the magnetron warm-up, even though it briefly showed the on button, because I was hitting off, as soon as the scanner warm-up started, it immediately went to the countdown, the 5-second countdown for turning off. And when it does that 5-second countdown for turning off, there's no way to abort that. So once you hit the off button, you've got a 5-second countdown and then it's off. So once again, I've turned it on, but if I'm sitting here pressing the button trying to figure out, it was about to go on but I hit off, it's going to try going on again, but I'm still hitting off. The warm-up briefly came up, but then it immediately went, and I can't cancel that. It's just going to go off. So what we have to do in this power menu, go to scanner on and then just let it sit there and don't hit any buttons. About 15 seconds you'll get your first sign of connectivity, and that it will show the on over here. You still don't hit anything. That might be the confusing part. Let it go to on automatically. It just jumped over, and then you see your scanner warm up. And I suppose I will just sit here for 60 seconds so that we can show that this is actual live radar. In the meantime, other issue on the main system, you can see that with the new flux gate we're reading 240, approximately matches the wet compass, and our heading is correct on the chart, and the telltale sign of that is that when we go to radar